Hi, I'm Bella Thorne, and I've been bullied my whole life.
Years of abuse in school and just, so many things were said to me that just haunted me every day. And I went from having all these friends to not.
I remember, when I went through this period of time when I didn't really have that many friends at school, kids would just heckle me.
Basically, when someone is attacked because of who they are, what they do, or how they act. In detail, when a person uses strength or power to harm or intimidate those who are weaker, most commonly causing harm. How? People are bullied in many types of ways depending on the bully, the victim, and the situation. Verbal bullying is when someone is called names, threatened, and made to feel bad. Physical bullying is when someone is hit, punched, pushed, or have their personal items stolen, and any other kind of physical aggressive contact. Cyberbullying is the type of bullying that can be in chat rooms, online, instant messaging, or on a mobile phone. Social bullying is when someone is left out of games, deliberately ignored, or has bad things spread around about them.
Bullying occurs everywhere. Bullying occurs lunchtimes, break times, in the classroom, in the corridors, on the cell phone, on Twitter, on Facebook. Perpetrator, who's being the bullier, does usually flourish upon an audience. And that audience is the biggest problem, because that audience are not taking part in the bullying, but they are laughing and looking and listening and keeping quiet. I think bullying occurs because you have people on both sides, the victim and the bullier, who have low self-esteem and who in different ways are able to deal with that. The bullier needs something to make him or her feel more important. And the victim are unable to defend themselves against that. So you have sort of here two people dealing with feelings of inadequacy for different reasons, and the one lashes out in an attack and the other one is then, becomes the victim. Yeah, I see it as the bullying counselor more in the lower grades than in the upper grades. I think as we develop, as young people, we start to gain more confidence often as we get older, and we are less prone to becoming victims of this. But saying that, I mean, there was this case in the newspapers this week of a 20-year-old guy who committed suicide because he was bullied his whole life, and he's 20 years old. You can see bullying in the workplace. You see bullying in old age homes. So I do believe it is more prevalent in the younger teenage years, but definitely it is almost always. It can be anywhere. I think we can minimize it so that it happens as little as is humanly possible, but as we are dealing with humans and we are dealing with teenagers, we will always have bullying. But if we can act very quickly when it does happen, and we can stop it before it escalates, before it makes someone else's life miserable, I think then we are being very successful, and I think we are.
The victim usually has overprotective parents, an insecure personality, lower peer acceptance, they're different in some way, and they're physically weak. The bully usually enjoys inflicting pain and suffering, has the need to feel superior, has the need for attention, has the need to feel powerful and in control, and is quick to feel anger and aggression.
Bullying happens in schools all the time, and I've experienced it in hallways where there could be a girl beating up a guy or a guy beating up a girl, or they're insulting each other. And I witnessed a boy making fun of a girl for her appearance and her weight, and it's just horrible. People judge each other all the time, and it's not okay.
It has been estimated 160,000 students miss school every day due to bullying. Approximately 1 out of every 4 teens are bullied. Calculations have proven 56% of students have personally witnessed a form of bullying at school. Experiments have shown 90% of 4th throughout 8th graders report being victims of bullying. Evidence has proven more youth violence occurs on school grounds as opposed to on the way to school. It's estimated that 1 out of every 5 kids admits to being a bully or doing bullying. According to research, 282,000 students are physically attacked in secondary schools each month. First of all, we should always treat others with respect. Stop and think before you say or do something that could hurt someone. Talk to an adult you trust, such as a bullying counselor. They're always there to help and deal with students' problems. Never be a part of the crowd doing nothing. Stick up for the victim and defend them against the bully. Be a role model for others. Set the right example. Be brave, be caring, be considerate, and you can stop bullying.
But what I want to say is this: you are not alone. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything to deserve being bullied. And there is a whole world waiting for you, filled with possibilities. There are people out there who love you and care about you just the way you are. And so, if you ever feel like because of bullying, because of what people are saying, that you're getting down on yourself, you've got to make sure to reach out to people you trust. Whether it's your parents, teachers, folks that you know care about you just the way you are, you've got to reach out to them. Don't feel like you're in this by yourself. The other thing you need to know is things will get better.